Welcome to Bitcoin will not go to the moon. When this golden curve on the chart hits a value between 45 and 47%, now it currently is 55%, this means it will drop with time, a sell signal will be triggered. Watch the video to the end to understand why. The golden curve tells us how many long-term Bitcoin holders we have with strong hands. The blue curve is the Bitcoin price. This is the Bitcoin price. In the first cycle, the bottom of the golden curve was 27%. See here, Bitcoin experienced a peak in the cycle when the golden curve was 29%. Here was the peak and the golden curve was 29. So the difference between 29 and 27 is 2. In the second cycle, the bottom of the gold curve was 36%. Bitcoin experienced a peak in the cycle when the golden curve was 39%. You see here, 39%. So now the difference is 3%. In the third cycle, the bottom of the golden curve was at 41%. See here. Bitcoin experienced a peak in the cycle when the golden curve was 43%. You see here. Now the difference was 2%. Let's look at the difference between the top and the bottom of the golden curve in the first cycle. Here. This is 6% in the first cycle from here to here. The difference between the top and the bottom in the second cycle in the golden curve is 12%. The difference between the top and the bottom in the third cycle is 20%. The peak of the golden curve in the current cycle is 64%. The bottom rises through the cycles. Look, 27, 36, 41. So this time I expect a bottom above 41%. The falls from the top are getting bigger through the cycles. You see, 6, 12, 20. So now I expect a drop at least of 20%. So if we fell from the current peak by 20%, the new value of the bottom of the golden curve is at 44%. Let's take a closer look at the last cycle that we are in right now. On this chart, I draw a new potential bottom at 44%. The new bottom will probably be a little lower, but we prefer to take a higher safety indicator. Now that we got the bottom of the next gold curve, let's look at where the top of the cycle should be. The top of the cycle was always between 2 and 3% above the bottom. So, for safety reasons, we'll say it will be the peak of the next cycle, this time around when we are 3% above the 44% line. This means that when the yellow line on the chart falls to a value of 47%, we will be close to the peak of the cycle of Bitcoin price. This means that we are probably very close to the top of the Bitcoin cycle at that time. Next theory. Let's look at the difference between the top of the yellow line and the moment on the yellow line when Bitcoin hit the top and bottom for all three cycles. In the first cycle, the difference is 4%. In the second cycle, the difference is 9%. In the third cycle, the difference is 18%. In each subsequent cycle, the difference is bigger. So now I expect the difference to be more than 18%. However, since I would not like to take a risk, I will assume that the difference will be 18% again. So if we subtract 18 from 64, we get 46%. So a drop in the yellow curve here is potentially possible the peak of the next Bitcoin cycle. So when this golden curve will go down to 46%, we may be at the peak of the cycle. Let's look at the last theory. What were the values of the golden curve when Bitcoin reached the peak of the cycle? See, peak 29%, peak 39%, peak 43%. The value is clearly rising. The difference between the first and second cycle is 10%. The difference between the second and third cycle is 4%. I will speculate more on this theory, since 4 is about half of 10, I expect growth to be halved this time compared to the previous cycle, when growth was 4%. I now expect growth of 2%, so 43% plus 2% is 45%. We saw three theories when Bitcoin is supposed to hit the top of the cycle. It is safest to sell when the curve reaches a value of 47% or higher. Here, when it dropped to 47%, those with strong nerves can wait for the curve to drop to 46% or 45%. Watch a video in the description below how Ethereum chart can help you when to sell your crypto. I'm very careful when selling and buying, so I use 20 indicators. All my indicators are described and available on YouTube. However, in case you want a weekly report on indicators and see what the indicators recommend, write me on Twitter. The link of my Twitter is in the description below. Have a nice day. Bye bye.